Hello, 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 my beloved souls. It is Divine Masculine Monday. So, welcome. Hello, October, right? It's an amazing, amazing time. My son's birthday was yesterday, so I'm just like so excited to just be here with all of you, sharing those high, delicious vibes. It's Libra season. It's October. It's a 7 month. It's going to be great for intuition and faith and mysticism, and seven is the God number, so connecting with our higher selves and just really diving deep into all the delicious energy of this universe, right? The one consciousness. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So thank you to my masculines for being here with me right now. And I'm going to call forth the angels and the guides to just see what it is you need to know, what you need to see for this upcoming week. We also got the unicorns coming through for you guys because they had a message. I'll say this before I continue. Divine masculines, there's been a lot of upgrades going on within your crown chakras, right? Almost every time I collect with the divine masculine energy, I get a pounding headache, right? So you guys are really being upgraded within your crown chakras, really getting these beautiful downloads from the divine and really being guided to trust your intuition, right? You're going to get these downloads, trust your intuitive promptings, and then get moving, right, with that beautiful masculine energy. But really being guided right now to trust in those intuitive promptings, trust in your higher self, trust in your own clairvoyant abilities, your clairsentient abilities, your clairaudient abilities, right? If you're seeing things, if you're hearing things, smelling things, tasting things in a new way, right? There's new colors that are coming onto the planet at this time. And many of you are seeing these things, right? You're knowing, you just have this deep inner knowing, this deep resonance that's going on within you, right? Don't get into the egoic mind and start being logical about these things. Really tap into that intuition. Allow yourself to just flow with the universe and move things forward. Beautiful messages coming in for you for your beautiful upgrades. And as we actually move into like eclipse season, which begins in a couple of weeks, Mars is going to be going retrograde. And we started the year with Venus in retrograde, which is all about healing the divine feminine, and Mars is going to be going retrograde, which is all about healing the divine masculine. So you have these really strong energies coming forward for you, as well as helping you to speak your truth, right? And speak in your authenticity, get your message out. Because my throat chakra is starting to close as I connect with your energy. So you need to trust in the intuitive promptings that you're getting, right? Stop overthinking things. Please stop overthinking things. My head is pounding with your energies, and speak your truth. Okay? All right, thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What else do we need the divine masculines to know and to see at this time? What do they need to know, and what do they need to see at this time? So thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What do they need to know, and what do they need to see? Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have lion, courage. Ask for what you want, right? Like, really put it out there. Be bold and be courageous in your things. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. So, lion, courage, right? Ask for what you want. Really be bold and courageous in being clear with the universe and knowing that we can never ask for too much from the Most High God, right? Like, be really bold and courageous in your prayers. Don't go, oh God, like, if you don't mind, I was hoping I could like get $5 for this thing. Like, no, like, Lord God, like I'm looking to change the world and I want to cancel generational curses, and I'm trying to create a legacy for my family, and I want to really see this project unfold, and I know that it can serve the highest and greatest good. Like, lead me to it, guide me to it. Like, I ask for the things, and I'm not just talking about like the tangible physical things. I'm talking about like the big picture things. I want to live life happily ever after. I want to have international travel. I want to have a really successful business. I want a passionate loving relationship. Like, put it out there, right? If you need help from your friends, put it out there. I was connecting with one of my clients the other day, and they're house hunting. And I was like, put it out there. Like, you might be house hunting and kind of getting frustrated within your own energies, but maybe you just haven't been asking the right people. Like, maybe put a post on Facebook like, hey guys, anybody in this area that knows any good realtors or homes for sale? Like, you never know unless you try, right? So it's about just putting it out there and seeing what lands, right? Just open your mouth. Back again with that throat chakra energy, right? Really communicating. Elephant, resolve. You will overcome any obstacles, divine masculine. Look at that. Powerful, right? Don't be afraid to be bold and courageous in all the things you do. Know that any of these like bumps in the roads and delays and detours are just there to just give you another little bit of guidance, right? Like, sometimes we need to take the back roads. We're so busy trying to be on the highways of life. Sometimes we take the back roads and we see something that we haven't seen before, right? We see a new restaurant that's opened up, or we see a house that's for sale that maybe we want, or maybe it's just a freaking scenic view and we just needed to just enjoy the the scenery for a while instead of just trying to hustle to the next thing, right? Maybe this little bump in the road is to kind of shift your energies because maybe you're just looking at things right in the wrong way, right? And it's about shifting your perspective. So it's not about giving up on your goals and your dreams. It's about being in flow with your goals and your dreams. It's about really just like shifting and being okay with the shifts, right? Being okay with the shifts and knowing that like you can do, be, or have anything in the world that you want. And just because it's an obstacle doesn't mean that that's not for you, right? It doesn't mean that that's not for you. And elephants are really beautiful creatures because one, they're very loving, right? They're one of the few animals in nature that we see are very like empathic and loving. Like if an elephant dies, like they actually grieve and they mourn each other, right? And they also have these really deep, beautiful memories, right? So tapping into the memories that are within your DNA, right? All of our memories are passed down to us through our DNA from every single lifetime. So this is about reactivating all of those energies and not allowing ourselves to be deterred from the things that we already know. Again, tapping into that inner wisdom, right? You know what you know, what you know, what you know, whether it's logical or not. It doesn't have to be. But tapping into that inner wisdom and really moving things forward. Beautiful. And also, sorry, not bottom of the deck. Otter with surrender. Let go of control. Divine masculines, I love you so much. I love you so much, right? But sometimes you just gotta let it go and let it flow, right? Let it go and let it flow. We cannot think of every single possible outcome to every single thing that we're dealing with in life. It's just not realistic, right? It's just not realistic. And you don't have to be in control of everything for things to go your way. When we're trying to control things and we're trying to control other people, that is just a mask that hides our own insecurities, right? That is just a mask. It's like we don't trust the people around us. We don't trust our own thoughts. We feel like if we're not in control, that things are gonna go wrong. Guess what? You can't control everything, right? Sometimes you gotta fail and fuck up and fall and trip, and that's okay, right? Like you may want to control your children, you may want to control your job, you may want to control all these things, but you're gonna work yourself into a frenzy and get yourself all worked up and just not be cool because you're trying to control everything, which you can't. Everybody has free will. Everybody has free will, just like you have free will, right? So sometimes you just got to take a step back and just give it to the Most High, give it to your angels, give it to your ancestors. You know what I mean? Be like, you put the freaking order into the restaurant on the menu of life, right? And now you just wait, right? You know the chef is gonna cook the food. You're not in the kitchen, just like in a restaurant, being like, "What are you doing?" And not too much salt and not enough pepper, and like you're just letting it go, right? Just chill out and sitting back and maybe watching the game while they're freaking making your wings, right? Can you tell it's football season? I'm a big fan, big fan. Go Giants! Giants and the Jets were playing yesterday while I was out. I was freaking stoked. I was like, this is the best freaking Sunday of my life. My son's birthday, Giants and the Jets, hay rides, freaking, it was fun times. Fun times. All right, my beautiful unicorns, what messages do you have for the amazing divine masculines for this week? For this week, what do they need to know? What do they need to see? Perfect. Bottom of the deck, listen to your heart. Look, the number 7. What did I just say? October's the 7 month, right? Awakened psychic abilities tune into the infinite. Like I said, 7 is the number of God, it's the number of mysticism, right? So this is you connecting to your higher self. This is you trusting and tapping into that inner knowledge and awareness that you really have, right? Listening through the filter of our hearts, not through our egoic mind. The mind is the servant of a soul of the soul, not vice versa. Right? So we allow our soul to speak through our hearts. We allow our soul to speak and to radiate that energy out, right? So we're listening to our heart right now. We're trusting that guidance and we're moving forward because we know that that's the soul wisdom coming through. And that's not something that you can just find on freaking Google or in a book every once in a while, right? That's your soul wisdom. This is the stuff that you've learned lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, right? You're asking God for your divine wisdom and it is given to you freely, right? And then you'll be led to certain teachers and practices and different knowledges and awarenesses that you need to have. But that all starts by you tapping into your higher self, you going within in order to create the world without, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. Beautiful. Here for it. All right, we got Cosmic Pearl. Look, 34. 3 plus 4 equals what? The 7. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. Again, like I said, Divine Masculines, your crown chakra is super on fire right now. Your third, for many of you, your third eye too. 'Cause my third eye has been freaking itching like crazy over the past couple of weeks, right? But this is you tapping into those psychic gifts and knowledge and awarenesses that you have, right? So maybe you're hearing things, right? Different tones, or your ears are ringing, or you're even hearing things that aren't necessarily being said, or you're hearing things and you're able to discern what's not being said with physical words, right? Or maybe you're starting to see things, right? Your dreams are becoming a little bit more vivid. You're having different signs and synchronicities that are showing up in your world, whether it's repeating number patterns or different animals or insects that you're seeing, or even like a different name, or letter patterns that you're seeing, right? Like maybe you're seeing the letters BB everywhere you go, and it doesn't necessarily mean it to you right now, but maybe you mean something later when you come across somebody who has those freaking initials and they happen to be your divine counterpart or one of your soulmates or a soul tribe or an investor or whatever it might be, right? So just tapping into that awareness. If you don't have a dream journal, like start to keep one, right? Start jotting down like what it is that your dreams are very symbolic, very, very symbolic, right? So tapping into that beautiful energy, right? And trusting the intuitive promptings that you're getting. My head again is pounding. Y'all like killing me. Oh my God, look. And they're also showing me, I know this is the Cosmic Pro, but they're showing this to me kind of like the full moon. So we have the full moon in Aries coming up on October, hey friend, October the 9th, I want to say, right? So I feel like for many of you, as we're moving closer and closer and closer to this full moon, you're going to be even more, psychically sensitive, right? So if you are an empath like I am, right, do as much as you can during the week to just kind of keep yourself very grounded, very centered, and very protective of your energies, right? Call upon Archangel Michael to put a bubble of light around you and kind of seal your energies. Maybe work with some black crystals, right, or some grounding stones, eat grounding foods, whatever it is that can really help you just stay grounded and stay centered at this time and protecting your energies, because the full moon is also going to be in the sign of Aries, right? Aries, I'm a sun sign Aries, I know. Aries is a little feisty, a little fiery, right? A little aggressive at times, right? So just be very mindful of that throughout the week. Again, if you're sensitive and you got this full moon Aries energy, right? It's just like, don't just react to people. Don't be popping off. Don't take everything personally. Kind of take a step back and breathe. Channel that energy into something useful and productive, right? Like your creativity or your business or getting your home in order or whatever it might be, right? Just use the energy for something else as opposed to starting an argument, right? Because our head hurts and we're tired. Law of grace. I love this. Look at this beautiful energy, and they're twinning, right? So it's like the divine masculine, divine feminine energies coming together. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. I love this. I love this. I love this. Right? Really balancing our shadow and our light selves, our inner masculine and inner feminine energies, right? Our soul, right? Our hearts and our minds, right? Coming into oneness and really just balancing these energies out. And grace is what? Unearned, unmerited favor by the Most High God, right? No man is going to give that to you. That is purely a gift that we get from the divine, right? So just allowing yourself to live and to be covered in that beautiful grace, right? Knowing that it is perfect, it is yours, and it is a gift from the divine, right? It's like you didn't have to do anything but just be the most delicious, perfect, divine masculine that you are, perfect in your imperfections, and grace is coming in. So don't be afraid to ask for grace too in every area of your life. Right? I ask for grace to cover my business. I ask for grace to cover my children. I ask for grace to cover myself. I ask for grace to cover my health. Whenever I ask the Most High for something, I ask for whatever it is I desire, right? Or something better. And I ask that I receive it under grace, right? I give myself these freaking like get out of jail free cards, right? Lord, it's like I want a car. Fantastic. Lord, I would love this like four-door, I don't know, red Kia, whatever it might be, right? That, I saw a 2019 beautiful red Kia. Lord, I would love that or something better, right? Because maybe he doesn't want me to have the 2019, right? Maybe I'm like in alignment for the 2021 or the 2023 and I don't even know it, right? Maybe I don't even realize I qualify. And I ask for that to come to me under grace, right? Like I don't want it to come because like somebody in my family died and I inherited their car or something crazy like that, right? I want it to come just because it's a gift. I'm in alignment and I'm open to receive, right? So just open yourself to receive. And if you happen to resonate as a twin flame, is another message for you too, right? I feel like a lot of twin flames are really being activated and coming online at this time, especially under this Libra energy, which is all about like harmony and partnerships, right? So it's another message for you guys that just letting you know that like things are kind of lightening up in the connection, right? Blocks and obstacles are kind of being cleared out the way in order for you guys to come into union. So if you haven't met, like maybe you'll be meeting, right? If you met and there's been a lot of toxic energy because of all the triggers and the running and the chasing, right? A lot of that energy is starting to dissipate. Mercury also stationed direct as well on October 2nd, right? So we're going to have clarity and communication, right? It's just things are just lightening up all across the board. It's a beautiful time. Rose gold cosmic pool. Bathe in cosmic love. Soak up what? Wisdom. Like I said, divine masculines, a lot of you are being activated within your crown chakra, right? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is coming to you, right? Your soul tribe, soul family is showing up. Your spirit guides, spirit animals are here to support you, right? Start looking at nature. Again, if you're seeing the same animals and the same signs repeatedly, like look it up. You know, if you're seeing 777, 222, 999, look it up, right? If you keep seeing pictures of freaking tigers, or you go on YouTube and there's like a freaking thumbnail of one, and then like you hear something, like look it up. Like, what does that mean to you? You know, what does that mean to you? And really tap into those energies because it's here for a reason. It has messages for you. I love that. And I love the fact that we got the rose twice, right? We got the rose here, and then this is the rose gold, right? And roses are one of the most high frequency flowers that we have on this planet, right? So maybe you want to get some roses or connect with that essence, you know, get some rose oil into your life, or a candle, whatever it might be. It depends on where you're at in the world, right? Buy some roses right now. You deserve it. You're the divine masculine. Be fantastic. And finally, manifest your dreams. We just had that beautiful new moon in Libra, right? And we're heading towards the full moon. So this is the perfect time to be really crystal clear on your manifestations and about putting out into the ethers the things that you want and desire, right? Write it down on paper. Be crystal clear with the universe. Like, I would love, you know, an intimate romantic partnership with someone who is high vibrational and loyal and loving and funny and, you know, financially savvy and emotionally mature. Like, be really clear. You know, I'm looking for a beautiful new home, Lord, and I'd love it to be a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house with a freaking pool and, you know, in a gated community and, you know, a deep soaker tub. I'm trying to think of some things that people would look for in a house, right? But just put it out there, right? Manifesting, because we just had this first quarter moon in Capricorn on, oh God, October 2nd. October 2nd was a really busy day. Like, there's a lot going on. But we just came into the first quarter moon, right? So we're taking the energy from the new moon, and then now we're at the first quarter moon, and that's about putting some action steps behind our dreams, right? So not just sitting there and just kind of dreaming and wishing, but it's like, all right, getting into alignment. My vibration is high. I'm visualizing this beautiful life that I'd like to have, or this goal, this dream, or whatever. And now I'm getting the intuitive downloads. And now I'm taking action on it, right? So this is the week about taking action towards the dreams that you've been trying to manifest. Focus on your vision. Wow, I didn't even know it said that. I just talked about visualization. Focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment, right? So get your vibration high, right? Do the things that make you feel good. Watch a comedy, go for a run, dance, cook, whatever it is that makes you feel good, right? Raise that vibration. Sit down and close your eyes for a minute and just visualize what it is that you're putting out into the universe, right? That relationship, that home, that successful business, like whatever that might be. And then trust the intuitive promptings you're getting and start moving forward with it, right? Start doing something about it. You're not going to know everything. You don't need to know everything, but as you move along the path, right, you take one step towards God, He'll take 10 steps towards you. The pathway is going to be revealed to you, right? So every time you take a step, doors are opening, the grass is being moved out the way. It's like we're just making the path. And it's like I never even saw the path, but I just started walking, and all of a sudden you realize you created the path. And you didn't only create the path for you to buy masculine, you also created a pathway for those that are coming behind you, right? You left some beautiful footprints in the sand, and now others are walking that path behind you. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift that you're dancing with the universe right now, and I'm here for it. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I think that you guys get the gist of the message, right? Tap into your crown chakra, speak your truth, right? Again, respond, don't react this week because it's a little tense, it's a little energetic, right? People are a little sensitive, so let's not start unnecessary arguments, right? Mercury is coming out of retrograde, communication is going to start to clear up, so let's just be clear, take a step back, take a breath, journal, right? Walk away, maybe silence your phone for a little bit if you need to. There's no hard feelings. Do what you need to do to keep your vibration high and to keep yourself in your own peace of mind and to stay grounded. Okay? I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. And I will see you next week. Later, my beloved.